Hello again there, viewers, and this time we're going to do, I think, 4 days camping, as me and Wayne are both on holiday this week, booked our holidays to coincide, and different location this time. This is Parkhurst Forest on the Isle of Wight. Nice trees in here, sweet chestnut there, big pine trees through that.
Here a tree, there a tree, everywhere a bloody tree.
And there's WW making tea. So yeah, we're going to sit down and have a cup of tea as usual, and then find out where to string the hammocks and tarps up. There's lunch on the go there, folks. 2 knockwurst sausages each.
Knockwursts.
In a lovely...
Mr. Fulham McDonald with the bigger boobies.
Some rolls with onion. Cheese on the bread. Wayne just setting up the big DD4x4 in multicam. Sweet. Yeah. There's my setup up through there in multicam also. We've got a few nice decent large pine trees around here, so we're going to go for a mooch in a bit and see if we can find some pine resin for the fire kits. Got a sweet chestnut tree here, no fruit. It's a total mixed woodland this is, partly deciduous, coniferous. Yeah, a bit of holly just there. Collecting some pine resin here. It won't harm the tree whatsoever. That's a nice little bit there, mate. That'll do, I think, won't it? That should get the fire going later. Yeah, that's lovely.
Loads of it here, look.
Perfect. That will heal itself again, as there's the wound here, look. See the drips of it. See, beautiful woodland, and someone's obviously been in here and the old our feathered friends are helping hand in the winter. That looks like a new feeder this year, so we'll leave that where it is because the person obviously put it there. Comes here and feeds the birds, which is good. This is where we're going to have the fire this evening, so I have to be very careful. Just a small fire just to cook on.
That's it.
Can't have any the usual huge ones. If it's been dry, we've got to be very careful here.
Very PC the floor is.
Yeah, so we'll be very careful with the campfire. Beautiful little young pine trees. I think in about 80 years' time, there's going to be something like that monster through there. 80, 90 years old, that one, I expect. hazel in here, there's holly, honeysuckle, oak, birch, sweet chestnut. There's a bracken, young sweet chestnut tree there. As you can see, a few years ago they obviously felled this area for the pine. You just let Mother Nature take over all the new trees. None of these were planted, I expect, they're just all self-sown. As soon as you let the light in, as I said in the last video, it all shoots forth. There's Wayne's tipple for tonight, look, viewers.
I ain't going to drink it all tonight.
Hope not.
I hope not, anyway.
100 centilitre bottle of brandy
Some Spanish.
de Jerez Fundador Solera.
You just absolutely murdered that language.
Good. Yeah. So I hope he enjoys it, because I can't stand the bloody shit. It's awful. Oh, makes me puke just the smell of spirits. I hate it. Oh. But Wayne can drink this like blooming soft drinks, yeah. He loves it. So there you go, viewers. That's Wayne's tipple for the next few evenings.
Hopefully, I'll make it last.
Whereas the forest floor is so dry, as you see, it's very peaty, which could catch fire. We're going to build a raised fire. Use dead wood for that bit. And we've just cut a nice piece of green hornbeam, which will regrow. It's a sustainable deciduous wood.
Maybe a branch off the side of a tree.
Yeah.
The whole tree.
And we put the green wood on top, and then cover the top of that with about 6 inches of soil, and we have the fire on there. That means there's no risk of setting the woodland on fire, which is the last thing we want. Trying to get them closely fitting as possible. Oh, that's not too bad. They're covered in soil. No threat to catch the wood on fire, the actual woodland.
That's the plan, anyway.
It'll work. Saw Ray Mears do this once.
Right.
Good depth of soil. Top. And that just stop the forest catching on fire. That's awesome, mate. Yeah. We'd easily dribble a bit of water on before anyway, just to moisten it a bit.
Yeah, so it's going to dry out, isn't it? So.
Yeah. So that's there's some fire cones there to get it going with later. Here's the raised fire to stop, so we don't damage the forest floor. Set an underground fire going where it's peat, it can travel for a long way and pop up in different places.
I'm just going to use this to cook on.
Yeah, and there it is, the raised campfire. WW, they're constructing thing here, so we can have this over the fire like so. Yeah, we'll lash it on with something so it don't fall off. Fill it up with chicken. Sweet as a nut. The old raised fire, which we've never built one of these before, so that should save the forest floor this time, so you can't really have it in the hole. As I said earlier, it's too peaty. It will smoulder for days and days and weeks. There we are, folks, wedged in little hazel stick, pretty secure. That'll do for cooking. More chicken. Well, there's the barbecue chicken. What we're going to do, Wayne's idea here, we're going to boil it first, cook it. We don't want much of a fire in here because there's a lot of people walking around the footpaths, and then we're just going to grill it off on the fire. That'll be absolutely lovely. I'll get the old stove on. She's stable, mate.
Oh, no. I need to wipe my hands and stuff.
Wants to come this way. That's better. Nice. Get that to the boil. And a final grill off on the fire. That should be absolutely delicious. There's Wayne covered in gibber.
Yeah, chicken gibber.
Hang on, mate. I'll get you some. I've got some.
I've got some cotton on top of it.
Yeah, I've got some of these, mate.
Posh ass wipes.
Yeah. They're probably a bit dried out by now, but still do the job.
There we go.
Cool.
It's a good way of still live on Channel 4.
Good way of what, mate?
Making sure it's cooked all the way through if you boil it first.
Yeah. Look at that beautiful woodland. Yay. That's burning nice. Little pine resin melting in there. There it is, the beginnings. Awesome. Well, the fire is successful. And there's the barbecue chicken. Cool enough. That's awesome. As you can see, folks, the fire is a total success. It's working really well. As you can see, it's just dust dry. Bumblebee there, foraging about. Well, today, viewers, is WW's birthday. So, here's to you, WW.
Cheers. Hang on.
Happy birthday, mucker.
Oh God, don't. 21 again.
44 viewers. Oh, git.
Bloody charming.
So there he is, folks. WW's birthday, so cheers, mate, and have a good one.
Pleasantly plastered.
Well, folks, here we are, 10 past 10 at night, so the fire's been going a good few hours, and the raised fire has worked perfectly. Wayne's got the marshmallows over there.
Wayne's got fist munchies.
That's brilliant. So, folks, if you're at a place where you need to have a fire, for cooking, whatever, and the ground is dry, build one of these, a few layers of logs, 4 inches of soil on top, and then just have a small fire on top. As you can see, no damage to the woodland floor at all. Isn't that right, WW?
Yeah, whatever you said.
Well, WW's just gone back to his hammock. The fire is out. And we haven't burnt the forest floor whatsoever, which is brilliant. So we'll see you in the morning, folks. Morning, campers. That was a lovely evening in this night. It's WW. He's off already.
I didn't know no fog, did you?
No. Right, cough up the morning oyster, get a cup of tea in our neck, so we're going to get out of here. And get out of here, then we'll be all at sea today, viewers. So,
All at sea.
more fun and frolics to come.
Fun and bollocks.
Well, that's where the fire was, folks, so all tidied up, which is good. We're just striking down camp. We'll make it to our next destination. So we'll just strike everything down. See you at the next site, folks. There we are, folks, on the beach, all loaded up. We're going to head over that peninsula over there. So we'll get aboard and get sailing. There we are, folks, just making...
And he's made me paddle all the bloody way as well.
You don't get... I like to put my paddle down, folks.
Don't know.
Look at that.
I know.
There we are, we've made sure. Oh. Right, let's get out of this without...
Too old for this.
Nah, too old.
Too old for this. Oh. Chinese whaling ship up here in a minute.
There's Boaty McBarge face. Sweet as, viewers. And we got plenty of firewood. Yay! There's a tree stump with loads of shoes on it. Look at that. Now we're going to unload the vessels and get dinner on. Wayne set up his little solar panels here to charge his phone up. Look.
Charge need to work properly.
Awesome. Where's the camp kites, folks? I've got two more to play with as well.
Bloody child.
I've got two more! Yay!
Can't anybody think you're out of date with these.
Well, there's my hotel for the night, folks. As you can see, nowhere to put the hammocks up. I don't fancy climbing up there, so bivvy on the beach inside the kayak. Just get a sleeping bag in that and there later. Sweet as a nut. There's WW. Look at that, folks. Anti-wind. Look at that. Holds it down. Nice and cosy in there.
Through draft.
And he's going to sleep in the old dinghy, obviously. Absolutely lovely. There we are, all set. Well, this here, I think, viewers, is this old pipe here. There's a few more sections out there. There's Pluto during World War II. Pipeline under the ocean to supply the Allies and our troops in France with the fuel for all the machines. And over there is where electricity cables used to come in as well. You can still see those at very low tide. But there we go, I think that is the Pluto pipeline under the ocean. Well, folks, we've got one kite there.
Notice that on the rainbow, folks.
There's one up there. And the other one is up there somewhere. Well, folks, at the this end of the beach, which we didn't know, are cockles, lots of dead ones like that. I've been foraging. And there's one here that just in the sand there. So you can just puff out then. You just lift them out the sand. He's a decent sized one. Beautiful. Fresh cockles. I only had the jars of pickled ones, so these would be absolutely delicious. As long as the shell's closed and you can't force it open, it's alive and well. In she goes. You got some, Wayne?
So for the time being, until he gets to the hot pot. Alive and well.
I think. Well, WW's got a nice handful here. Look, I've got the can full of fresh water, mate. Look at that lot, viewers. So we'll carry on foraging. When we cook those up later, they'll be absolutely delicious. Well, down here, folks, at this end of the beach, a bit more Pluto pipeline under the ocean, which diesel oil, Wayne informs me, should come across from that power station over there, and across the island, across the English Channel, as I said earlier. So there you go. Now a big lump of it here. And up here as well we have, sorry if the wind's on the mic there, folks, it's a bit breezy. We have a little brick structure. That must have been, because that pipeline is leading straight for it, so my guess would be maybe a pump house. Look at that. Beautiful bit of archaeology, that. There's WW drying his camis off there. The camp flag, as he just said. Well, there's dinner. That's all the dinner done there, folks. Chicken curry. Absolutely delicious. WW said. And poppadoms. Lovely jubbly. Well folks, the tide's coming up pretty high. Got about 15 foot of beach left. There we are folks, that's the cockles that we harvested earlier. They like Wayne good.
They're alright, they're not bad.
Couple of them buggers. Oh, look at those views, delicious. Oh, they're good. My setup is somewhere on the beach there. The hurricane amps out. WW's going to make his way back to his dinghy over there.
Yeah, dinghy's over there somewhere. Colonel's chair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got a good bird.
Look at that. Beautiful, that is views. Waves lapping on the beach. So we can just sit down. It's about near midnight. The wind has finally dropped off. It was so windy earlier. I didn't do much filming because of that.
He got washed away by the tide. Not much beach left, did we?
No, oh no.
Ended up with about 10 foot of beach.
10 foot of beach. And a slightly higher tide tomorrow morning, so.
Hope I don't drift away in me dinghy.
Yeah.
Wake up in sand.
Yeah. Bonjour, monsieur. So we'll chill out on the beach for a while, kit down, and we'll see you in the morning, viewers.
Good night from a drunk WW.
Morning campers. Lovely nights kept in the old kayak. There's WW by the sea. Just stoke the fire up. So we'll have a cup of tea and we'll strike camp down from here. And then find another site for day 3 of the camp. Well folks, we've struck camp from here, all loaded up, ready to go. Tide to wash out away later. So we'll see you at the next camp. Well folks, we've made it to site number 3. Wayne's gone for the ultra low profile there. There is it. Shorts and t-shirts, it's so blooming hot, and I've still got me cami on, get rid of that, and then get out my Daisy Dukes as well. I've got them on underneath instead of me underwear, so we get that sorted out, and I'm just over there, will be when I've got the hammock up. First of all, coffee. Oh, I'm just going to harvest a little bit of green hazel here folks, for a marshmallow toasting stick for later. Like that. There's the end all sharpened up nicely. Some lovely toasted marshmallows later on this evening. So that's the fire pit all prepared there, folks. Just have to cook some burgers, that one later. Perfect. And that's lunch sorted there, folks. Lovely cheeseburger. Wayne's got the same. His orange plate there. And the kettle on for coffee afterwards. Well, just sat chilling by the fire, folks. Wayne's already gone to his hammock. He's absolutely knackered. So I'm just going to sit here by the camp TV. And I'll see you in the morning, folks. Morning, campers. We're just striking camp now. It's 8:15 in the morning. It's going to tip with rain today, so we can get out of here and get down to our last site. So we'll see you when we're there. Well, we're all at site number 4, which is good old Trickle Creek. Wayne's setting, look at all the sides of the shelter there. Got my hammock all set up under there. Bit damp today, but we're perfectly dry. And for dinner tonight we got a minced beef stew we're going to cook, or Wayne's going to cook. That should be nice. I've got 2 lovely little sweet chestnut saplings from the woodland we was in yesterday, and I'm going to replant them here because we've got no sweet chestnut up here. And also when we dug the fire pit yesterday, loads of bluebell bulbs come out, so we're going to plant them as well. So we've got some bluebells out here, so we get those in. Putting down some leeks there, and onions we're going to put in as well for the stew. Wayne's prepping the veg. Absolutely delicious. There's our lovely minced beef stew simmering away. Parsnips, carrots, onion, leeks, swedes, potato, mushrooms. Absolutely delicious. There's dumplings on the top there, folks. Absolutely delicious.
Homemade doughboys.
There's the stew. Get more. Absolutely delicious. It's mine there. Lovely minced beef stew. Absolutely delicious. Well, here we are, folks. Had a great evening around the fire. Down good old Trickle Creek. I've got to keep the clips a bit short because the battery's getting a bit low on the camera. But awesome camp. We'll see you in the morning, folks. There's the kettle on, folks. Our epic camp. Wayne's just loaded the old fire up again.
Fake smoke.
Yeah. Another lovely day. Bit breezy, but still nice. Well, Wayne donated an old 4x4 DD tarp for the kitchen area, so we put the rafters in. That'd be lovely and dry. That's awesome.
Build the walls.
Yeah, just the walls, as Wayne says, to put in round, but at least we've got a roof on top now. Sweet, eh, mate?
Yeah, not bad.
We're just finishing off the roof now. Looks pretty good. Absolutely perfect, that is, folks. That'll be the camp kitchen. Sweet.
Cut these tiles off.
Yeah. That is awesome. Only £5 in Hursts, folks, so he's camp shower, so I've bought one as well. Got loads of safe on your back, your neck.
That's not a good. Yeah, got rid of.
That is awesome. That's good. Look at this, folks. Sweet. And there's WW all clean. Doesn't like his man boobs being filmed, viewers.
Sam I got off a winning last time. It's unbelievable. I can't deal with it.
Well, folks, we didn't have to cook anything on the campfire tonight. As we got in the car, went to the Chinese takeaway. Got some grub there. It was lovely. WW over there. We're getting his hammock. Been an awesome 5-day camp. back home tomorrow. Yeah, just stay another week. Good fun on the beach and in the kayak. Some good camps. Some good camping.
Good times.
Oh, brilliant, mate.
Good company.
Good laughs. Lots of beer.
Many beers have been consumed.
Many beers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Liver's going to have a break for a while.
Yeah, yeah. Morning, campers. We're just starting to tidy up camp now, get everything packed away, make our way out. After this epic 5 days, nights camping. There it is. get everything put away and leave it all nice and tidy. There we are, all packed up, everything's tidy. There you go, bag of rubbish there, all swept up around the fire. So until the next wild camp.
Ta-ra!
See you soon, viewers.